He gave us the anthem of rebellion. He shredded alongside the biggest legends in rock. He helped shape the sound of Weird Al's most iconic parodies. And now, we say goodbye to a true guitar god. Rick Derringer, the mastermind behind rock and roll, Hoochie Koo and a rock journeyman with a 6-decade career, has passed away at 77. And trust me, his story? It's way bigger than one hit song. Today, we're diving deep into the wild, electrifying, and sometimes surprising life of Rick Derringer. From teen idol to wrestling anthem composer, from Steely Dan and Cyndi Lauper to Weird Al Yankovic, Rick did it all. Buckle in, gang, because this ain't just a tribute, it's a ride through the untold chapters of rock history. Let's rewind it back to the 60s. A teenage kid from Union City, Indiana, born August 5, 1947, picked up a guitar and joined a band called the McCoys. What happened next? Boom! Hang On Sloopy hit #1 on the charts. He was still a teenager when that garage rock gem became an anthem. It's still played at Ohio State University football games, Cleveland Browns matchups, even the Guardians and Cavaliers games. 1 week at the top, but a lifetime in American pop culture. From there, Rick didn't slow down, not for a second. He linked up with Johnny Winter and later his brother Edgar Winter. They created the monster instrumental Frankenstein and the eternally cool Free Ride, both produced by Derringer. This dude wasn't just playing music, he was building it, behind the scenes, making magic. And then came 1973, the solo breakout, All American Boy. And with it, the song that would define his legacy, Rock and Roll, Hoochie Koo. A song that didn't just crack the top 40, it ripped into the heart of classic rock radio for the next 50 years. You've heard it in films, on road trip playlists, on late night radio. It's timeless, it's electric, it's Rick Derringer at full blast. But get this, Rock and Roll, Hoochie Koo wasn't even new when he released it in 73. He first wrote it years earlier with Johnny Winter. And in Rick's own words, the rock was me, and the Hoochie Koo was Johnny. His version? Leaner, meaner, built for arenas and freedom highways. Rick's guitar skills took him everywhere, to Steely Dan sessions, shredding on tracks like Showbiz Kids and Chain Lightning. He added fire to Donald Fagen's solo album The Night Fly. He toured with Cyndi Lauper, played on her True Colors and A Night to Remember. He worked with Meat Loaf, Bonnie Tyler, Alice Cooper, Barbra Streisand, even Kiss. This wasn't just a guy with one hit, this was a secret weapon of rock. And in 1985, he created something completely different, Hulk Hogan's entrance anthem, Real American. Yep, that thunderous, chest-beating wrestling anthem? That's Rick Derringer. He produced the whole WWF album and even returned for the sequel in '87. And then came the weirdness. Enter Weird Al Yankovic. Rick didn't just help Weird Al sound better, he defined Weird Al's early sound. Derringer produced Al's first 6 studio albums. That includes Eat It, the parody of Michael Jackson's Beat It. Rick played the guitar solo on that track. He even won his only Grammy for it. But it wasn't all laughs. Later in life, Rick admitted those years had a double edge. People started labeling him a novelty producer. It slowed down his production career. He said, quote, "As much as I love Weird Al, he's a good guy, very talented and a hard worker, he single-handedly ruined my production career." Still, he never stopped. The 90s, 2000s, and beyond, Rick stayed active. He toured with Ringo Starr's all-star band, rocked out with Peter Frampton's Guitar Circus, and recorded with his wife Jenda across genres from electric blues to Christian music. The man never put the guitar down. Not for fame, not for frustration, not for anything. In the months before his passing, Rick was facing serious health issues. One of the last public updates mentioned he had ankle bypass surgery, a complex procedure to reroute blood flow around blocked arteries. But even in the face of that, his spirit never dimmed. After his death on Monday, his friend Tony Wilson wrote, "Derringer's legacy extends beyond his music, entertaining fans with his signature energy and talent. His passing leaves a void in the music world, and he will be deeply missed by fans, colleagues, and loved ones." And Weird Al posted this emotional tribute. "I'm very sad to say that my friend, rock guitar legend Rick Derringer, has passed. Rick produced my first 6 albums and played guitar on my earliest recordings, including the solo on Eat It. He had an enormous impact on my life and will be missed greatly. A final goodbye to a man who never stopped evolving. A teen idol, a rock rebel, a behind-the-scenes wizard, a novelty trailblazer, and a true guitar hero. Rick Derringer wasn't just a one-hit wonder. He was a multi-decade, multi-genre, multi-talent powerhouse. Whether you know him from Rock and Roll, Hoochie Koo, or Weird Al's early days, whether you heard him behind a wrestling anthem or in the background of a Steely Dan song, you felt his impact. Somewhere, somehow. So today, we say, rock in peace, Rick Derringer. You lit up the airwaves with every note. And to the rest of you legends watching this, thank you for riding through this tribute with me. Love you, gang.